And good afternoon, how are you all doing? It is time for the weekly update for week 4 of episode Revenant. There's quite a few things that go on this week, so stick around as I'll be going over them one by one in this video. So please, for future videos, like and subscribe so you can keep up to date as the weekly stuff happens with inside the game, and know when I go live on Twitch as well. That said, I'll be live this evening, starting on around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be playing through the first week of the Festival of the Lost activity, doing all that stuff, and possibly knocking out some Nightfalls. We shall see. Alright, but that said, for those new to the series, this guide series, all I do is cover all the weekly rotators and offerings, as well as head over to the Eververse store and cover all the Bright Dust offerings. This week might be a little different, as we have some new stuff for Festival of Lost, so I may check out some of those silver-based items, but we'll see how we get there. Alright, that said, let's go ahead and dive into the weekly rotator, starting with our Vanguard playlist first, shall we? Alright, so over in Vanguard, it is the first week of Grandmasters. So if you want to grind out the weekly Grandmaster weapon, great time to do it, as it is the Light Blade Strike over on Southern Star World. So with the modifiers of Barrier and Unstoppable Champions. It is also this week increased Vanguard rank, as well as double Nightfall rewards, which comes in handy with it being the new glaive for the Vanguard playlist, the Rake Angle. I will have a link to that in the description below, where you can check out the various roles on it. Keep in mind, roles right now are not in the best place, so it might take a while to get the one you want. But yeah, that is the Nightfall for this week. Sadly, as per usual, nothing in the Land of Gambit. But over in Crucible, we have Mayhem and Countdown this week, with Clash, there we go, making a continuing return, it seems. Alright, over in our Rotator place for Legends, for our raids, we have the Vault of Glass, if you still need to get your Vex Mythoclast, and Grota's End, if you still need to get your Necrochasm, or its Catalyst, or any of the weapons within inside the raid itself. And then while we're here is also the Operation Seraph Shield for the exotic mission, if you still need to get your Revision 0 or any of its catalysts. Alright. That is it for the raid and exotic missions. As for our dungeons, this week is Aggressive Avarice, as well as, over in the EDZ for Warlord's Ruin, for those who still need to get their Buried Bloodline, myself included. So I'll definitely be farming that this week as much as I can. Alright, over in the Pale Heart, our current campaign co-op focus mission is the Ascent. Reminder, you'll need yourself as well as a friend to do this, as there are there's an enemy within the mission where you need to shoot the front and back at the same time, as well as 2 nodes in various parts of rooms where you need to shoot at the same time as well. So coordination is key. And then your Matchmade Overthrow is currently in the impasse. Now, while we're here, the current daily Lost Sector is over here in the landing with the Forgotten Deep, with Barrier and Unstoppable Champions, much like our Grandmaster. And then that is it for the Pale Heart. So lastly, over on Neptune, our weekly terminal overload is over here in Zephyr Concourse, with our current daily Vex Incursion being down here in Living Harbor. Alright. Believe that is it for all of our rotators this week. With it being the launch of Festival of Light, let's quickly go over all of that stuff. However, while I have not personally started yet, the in-game things will not be available for me to look at, so I'll pull up Light GG to look at them there. But yeah. So, over on our quest tab, to start Festival of Lost, we need to speak with Eva Levante in the Tower Courtyard, as we usually do. So, let's kick off our Festival of Lost. Okay, so first off, I guess in alphabetical order, we have Blunderboos. Defeat targets with shotguns. Defeating Guardians in Crucible or Gambit provides an additional, I don't know why it doesn't continue, progress. So we need to do 150 kills with shotguns. Bookworm 1, use manifest pages to restore chapters in the Tales of Forgotten Volume 4, 7 of them. Bookworm 2, you'll need 14 manifested pages. Bookworm 3, 22. I guess that's it. And then we have Candy Corner, earn candy from activities, total of 15,000 candy. Cryptozoologist, use manifest pages to restore a chapter in the Tales of Forgotten Volume 4, which is the first thing you do to kick off and unlock the rest of these in your game. Ghostwriter, complete event challenges during the Festival of the Lost. Progress resets at the end of the event. 15. Happy Haunting Ground, complete haunted sectors. Higher difficulty haunted sectors grant additional progress. 18. Heads will roll, defeat headless ones in haunted sectors. 100 of them. Focus an eerie engram. These engrams drop from haunted sectors and can be focused in, I'm guessing, with Eva Levante. Horrific Haunts, complete an expert haunted sector. Masked Bandit, complete Crucible or Gambit matches while wearing a festival mask. 6 of them. Mystery Meat, purchase mystery grab bags from Eva. Only 6. Occult Ritual, complete ritual activities including strikes, crucible matches, and gambit matches. 3,600. I'm guessing there's going to be some scaling on completions or with party member. I'm not sure. That seems like a lot. Or even based on score. Pumpkin Pelton, defeat targets with grenade launchers. Defeating Guardians, Crucible, or Gambit provides additional progress. 150. Much like the first one with Blunderboos. And then lastly, third Shots of Charm. Defeat target with pulse rifles. Defeating Guardians in Crucible or Gambit provides additional progress. 300. Alright, that is it. And then just a reminder, the weapon for this year for Festival of the Lost is the Arcane Embrace. Once again, I'll have that link to it below in the description so you can check out its various roles that you can get for it. And then next up is time for the Week 4 seasonal challenges. Let's go check those out as well. Alright, we have Rare Herbalist, collect flakes, the rare reagents used to make tonics in Idol's laboratory. Depending on how much you've grinded this season, you should already have this one completed. Above and Beyond, complete bonus objectives in Onslaught Salvation. Performance Enhanced, defeat combatants in episode Revenant activities with a volatile tonic active. Expert Sector, complete a lost sector on expert difficulty or higher. Then lastly, we have Grandmaster, complete any Nightfall Strike on Grandmaster. Sadly, this used to give you, I believe, a Nightfall weapon, but I guess it doesn't now. Alright, that is it for the weekly seasonal challenges. They've been getting less and less of late. So lastly, let's dive into Eververse. Once again, I only cover Bright Dust offerings. However, this week I may glance through the Festival of Lost items just to see what there is. Alright, so let's kick it off, shall we? Alright, on the first page, we have the Jackal Shell for your ghost. We then have the Gourd Summoner emote. The Hive or Lantern Projection for your ghost. The Shadow Strike Shader. And remember, all shaders are depends on what you're wearing. They may look good, they may not look good, who knows. And then lastly on the front page, the Skeleghoul shader. Alright, on the Bright Dust page, we start off with Knock Knock emote. There's the door. We have the Jump Scare emote. The Eternal Shell. the Wretched Burrow ship. Nothing like the graveyard one from last year. Then we have the Grotesque Lapis Sparrow. Because everyone needs the gargoyle. The Worm Perilous Weapon Ornament for Parasite. Then the Whimsical Projection for your ghost. Alright, next we have the Dark Fluorescent Shader. The Something Bramble Shader from Forsaken. The Vibrant Medusa Shader. And the Clinging Cobweb Shader. Then we have the Arachnophile Transmat Effect. The Up in Smoke Transmat Effect. And lastly, the Luminous Cocoon Transmat Effect. Alright. Alright, last look real fast at the Events tab. So, we obviously have the... For Warlocks, the armor set that was voted for this year. Doesn't look half bad, really. So if you have 6,000 Bright Dust, depending on your class, might be a good one to get. I see we also have a Cade 6 mask, as well as a Witness mask, which has googly eyes, it seems. And if past Festival Lost go, these should be Bright Dust, I believe, at some point during this event. So we saw some of these from the previous years, which also you can give a Bright Dust if you missed any of them. Don't remember the Good Boy Bats. That might be a new one as well as Disciple. I don't remember. And then some of the OG ones. Alright. And then Worm Perilous, Promethean Prelude, and Paraglass. Alright. So that is it for Eververse and it for the update. Once again, I'll be live this evening over on Twitch around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be playing through what I can of Festival of Lost, as well as doing the continuing Pinnacle grind to get my gear up to 2010 before Act 2. But I hope you all have a wonderful week. Have a great time with the Festival of Lost event, and I will see you in the next video, buddy. Goodbye.